Robert, lost engine.
Yuki, that's the end. Thank you, you can jump out.
Here we are in Jeddah then. It's lights out and away we go. Perez does get away well, comes over to cover off Leclerc. Carlos Sainz is forced to the outside. Max Verstappen getting keen on the inside with Carlos Sainz, but Perez leads him through the first corner. From Leclerc, Verstappen getting past Carlos Sainz. Hamilton ahead of the fast-starting Williams. For Sergio Perez, job well done. He's got away at the start and he's stretching his lead. And the two Alpines going for it. Fernando Alonso almost in the wall, certainly in the dust, and still behind his teammate, Esteban Ocon.
Here we go again. He's definitely a lot closer this time. Is he just going to go for the outside or dummy him?
I wonder why you were grinning. Here we go. Fernando Alonso gets past Esteban Ocon. Can he make the move stick? Goes deep into the corner. Ocon is going to fight this back again, you know, and has to concede as Fernando Alonso just puts the squeeze on him coming out of turn 2. Out come Ferrari, out come Red Bull too. So no, Charles Leclerc is going to carry on. The Ferrari crew were out, ready, waiting with a set of tyres for him. Ferrari maybe have called the bluff here and have forced Red Bull into an earlier stop than they wanted. And we've got a yellow flag because we've got a Williams into the barriers. And for the second day running, that Williams is Nicholas Latifi. And this could change dramatically, not just his race, but everyone's race, because that's going to be a safety car, surely. So Perez pitting at the most unluckiest time that he could possibly pit, and Charles Leclerc inherits the lead of the race by staying out.
Oh, that is so unlucky. He's got on the power a bit early, hasn't he? And had oversteer. It's the first time I've seen a car struggle with oversteer on an exit like that.
He pushed me off. I was ahead. The fire needs to judge this. I think I was ahead of the safety car.
Okay, we are checking.
And I think in the middle of a safety car to push someone off is dangerous.
Carlos Sainz is right behind Sergio Perez. Leclerc leads Verstappen. Perez leads Carlos Sainz. Down the inside goes George Russell on Kevin Magnussen. Russell's pulled off a brilliant move on the Haas of Kevin Magnussen.
Checker, we need to give up the position to Sainz after the restart. We do the restart.
Oh, that's a slow moving Fernando Alonso. Is there a problem?
Coming up, look at it.
I have an issue.
We've got another problem out there, and this one is for Daniel Ricciardo. And I wonder if there's an overheating problem here too.
I got no drive.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, I can't accelerate.
Valtteri Bottas is being retired from this race in the Alfa Romeo. Johnny, Kevin Magnussen's coming in.
And this has just got to be a sweet stop for them to try and capitalise and getting these fresh tyres onto the car.
That was a very good call
Yeah.
by the Haas team. In comes Nico Hülkenberg, but the pit lane entry is closed. But I just wonder if Hülkenberg came in for his pit stop there and the pit lane had been closed. And Hamilton might have wanted to come in.
Car slowed down.
Big box.
Ah. Damn it. Too late.
Hamilton's in. Johnny, to you.
And of course, there was a little bit of a slow stop there. Not a perfect scenario for Lewis Hamilton as he blasts his way back onto the track.
They say they love this sort of scrap. Well, let's see who comes out on top. Verstappen's got DRS. He's going to try and go around the outside of Charles Leclerc. He does. Max Verstappen takes the lead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, Charles Leclerc is going to have DRS to try and fight it back. Do you remember when Verstappen did this twice in Bahrain and it didn't pay off? It might be a third time that Charles Leclerc has proven hanging back is better, but they're almost going wheel to wheel. Verstappen moves across and Charles Leclerc goes deep but holds on to the lead.
This is going to be interesting.
Well, he's got DRS again, Verstappen. Can he stave off his natural instincts as they both lock up? Charles Leclerc goes through ahead. And they were both locking up in dramatic fashion there, but Verstappen has come out worse from that final corner. And even though he's got the DRS, Charles Leclerc has got a bigger advantage out in front than he did have going into the final hairpin, and he stays ahead again. Verstappen on the inside, this time is just hanging back a little bit, has patience finally found its way into Max Verstappen's vocabulary and vernacular. And is the patience going to pay off here? Because Verstappen has got DRS down the main straight. Charles Leclerc can't cover him off. Verstappen takes the lead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And there are many in the grandstands who like that as Leclerc goes too deep into turn 2. Verstappen leads, and it's been building and building. Can Verstappen now hold off Leclerc? And now you don't need patience because they're going to be racing to the checkered flag here, and it's not like Verstappen can come back at Leclerc. If Leclerc can't get this move done, or can get this move done, out of the final corner, Max Verstappen emerges in front. Such a close battle once again, and this time around, it's Max Verstappen that wins out. He takes victory in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and Charles Leclerc comes home in second place. It's a Ferrari double on the podium as Carlos Sainz manages to take third. Meanwhile, Lando Norris is having a go into the final hairpin with Esteban Ocon. Can Ocon, who got out dragged to the line and missed out on the podium here last year, lose another place right at the last? Ocon just stays ahead of Lando Norris.
Fantastic race from these two, and as you said, there's so much respect to them, as it should be. People say these are the future, these guys, but they're not the future, they're the now. They really are. What a great battle. And yeah, you know, with Carlos and Checo just behind, great team effort from both teams.
You have to feel a bit for Checo Perez tonight. He did nothing wrong. Charles Leclerc, second place for him on what was his second start in second place in Formula One. He holds on to the championship lead by 12 points from his Ferrari teammate Carlos Sainz. Ferrari have a 40-point advantage already in the Constructors' Championship. They thought they might be slightly at a disadvantage against Red Bull here tonight, but they certainly took the fight very much to Red Bull. But as it is, by half a second, the last classified finisher in the first race of the season is the first driver home here in Saudi Arabia tonight. Max Verstappen, your winner.